I forgot I made that one. You know, sometimes that happens. All right. Can everyone hear me? How do I sound actually? Am I too loud, too quiet, just right? Hello Shimada, hello 8-Bit Gentleman, hello Fatal Thunder. Hello NVITG. Hello Myokocho. Myokocho. Well, I've got the reverb on purpose. I like to open with a little bit of majesty. But it seems that we've got the audio. But do we have the visual? And let's begin. Hello everybody, I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. It's so good to have you here. Since last we caught up, we have follows from Inspiration Nathan. Oh, think of the headbats. Inspiration Nathan. Wicked. Oh, I know Wicked. Hello. Conra113. About 400 bits from Shimada 10. And a follow from, is it Mulekocho? Ah! And another 100 bits. Thank you so much for that. Let's get some love in the chat for our follows, our bits, and everything of that sort. How are you all doing today? 500 now. Yes, you are correct. All right. And Saxophone with 14 months. Let's get some love in the chat to Saxophone for well over a year. To one of an equally cutie patootie of her own. I hope you're having a fantastic time, Sax. Let's get some love in the chat. Please enjoy your emotes, your sub badge, and being part of the Oddities community, as well as a much beloved friend. Thank you. Right, there we go. What? Where did I think my hand was? How are you all doing today? A little bit more of a shift. I'm gonna do a quick sip. Shimada, thank you so much for gifting that sub to Game Debo. Let's get some love in the chat. First to Shimada for gifting your first sub in the channel, and to Game Debo for being around to receive that sub. Please enjoy your emotes, your sub badge, being part of the Oddities community. Now, I have... Hello, Evo Rose. Good to see you. Hope you're doing very well. Now, I have a bit of a... I have bad news and good news. Christian 2090, thank you so much for the follow. Great to have you here. I have bad news and good news. Also, how's my mic? Am I too loud, too quiet, just right? I'm worried that I'm actually, like, clipping. I might actually turn the gain down. So the bad news is I missed 7,777 subscribers on my YouTube channel. A shame. I was so close to seeing it happen, but I just fell asleep, and then it happened while I was asleep. But I do have another that we may see. Let me see. Let's see if we can get this one. Let me get that ready. And boom. 77,795 subscribers. We are 5 away. 5? What is the thing I'm doing with my pointer? What the heck? I'm literally just moving my hand forward. We are 5 away from 77,800 subscribers. We are very close to another great milestone. So, that was pretty exciting. I always get that with HTML magic. Stop. That feels like cheating. If I wasn't there for it, then I wasn't there for it, you know? But I thought it was pretty cool. Boop. I'm surprised and honored that many people are still subscribed to me, because, like, that's the thing, you know? I always worry about, like, oh, you know, I'm not making as much MLP music anymore. I haven't posted a lot of the other stuff that I can't really post there on there. And I've even been a little bit inactive on there in general lately. So it is nice to see things still, you know, trending up and to the right, you know? So that was pretty happy. I was pretty pogged about that, so to speak. But yeah, that was just something that I noticed on the way over to work today. Gosh, though, what's been going on in your world? What's happened since yesterday? Good news of my own. Oh, do tell. Why am I not subbed? I'm not sure. You could always fix that. I'm gonna have a little bit of soup. Yeah, it's youtube.com/Odyssey, no, at Odyssey Eurobeat. Aw. And I mean, you can always subscribe here, although that means something different. I'm glad to have you all here either way. I believe at the moment we're at 139 subscribers. 140. Let's get some love in the chat to Shimada10 for gifting that sub, to Esmeralda TGG. Let's get some love in the chat also to Esmeralda TGG for being around for that 4th month of subscribing. Thank you so much for that. Shimada, thank you for your 2nd gifted sub in this channel. And Esmeralda, please enjoy your emotes, your sub badge, being part of the Oddities community. I bought a Wii adapter so I can play old games on new TV. All right on. I have not played the Wii in a hot minute. Nothing too exciting, or at least nothing I think needs to be said here in Twitch chat. No worries then. I hope it is all okay. Pogu. Yeah. Oh gosh. Chat. The instant I'm done here, I am full tilt Fanime. All my laundry is going to be for Fanime. All my preparation is going to be for the dance number I'm doing for the maid cafe for Fanime. And practicing all the maid stuff I've got to do for Fanime. I am tired. I'll be staying up since I have Monster. Right on. I've been trying to do more advanced GG, and even I may have folded and gotten some G Fuel. But I've got those nearby and handy. And thank you for the headpads. Yay. So I've been trying to do those more often lately, but I do miss every once in a while. I enjoy a carbonated canned energy drink. I almost called it a Eurobeat drink for some reason. I mean, it kind of is though. Going to Fanime tomorrow. Oh, will you? No way. So I'll be hanging out with you all the whole night until work tonight. All right on. The headbats were on cooldown. Ah, I see. Sir, I will be attending Fanime, and specifically, I will be participating in the Maid Cafe on Saturday and Sunday. Well, I'm going to take a quick sip. Some broth from my soup. Hello, Guy the Pursa, and thank you for the reminder to hydrate. But yeah, I will be part of the Maid Cafe fairly early on Saturday and a little later on Sunday. So, I'll be serving my Goshujin-sama on the weekend, and tomorrow and Friday I'll be having a bit more of a casual, fun time. So, imagine living 8 hours in the past. Imagine having 8 extra hours to do whatever I want in this day. Imagine. But yeah, I'll be gone soon and enjoy my sweet 5 hours. Oof. I do hope that you enjoy those hours of sleep though. Like, it's been interesting. I've been sleeping a little bit better lately. Like, just better rested, better energy. It's not that I've been able to solve everything right away now, but I definitely feel better. I've been doing more of my dishes, doing laundry, taking better care of myself in general. So I don't know. I've been in an interesting place, not a bad place. Just you know, a battle with one's own mental health is never necessarily a constantly winning one. You know, sometimes you win some, you lose some. The fact that you're fighting for it means that it's worthwhile. So, I really do think that getting the tiny little dishwasher. Why do I keep wanting to say like laundry or vacuum or something? I guess they could technically be considered like domestic activities, and I am somewhere in my genes, I am a Stepford wife, like a housewife. So I guess just like that. You ever tried writing before? I have written things before. I've written lyrics, I've written stories, I've written all kinds of stuff. I actually used to really like writing. Unless this is a D's Nuts joke. It's always good to have these small achievements done for bigger achievements to be tackled too. Yeah. Has there been progress on the dishwasher? Oh, absolutely. I've never had this many clean dishes, and I just run it whenever there's more. Taking a pit stop, I'm gonna head on here in a second. I just want to, oh, hello, Shock Bro. Good to see you. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. Like, that alone has not only restored a lot of my dishes back, but hello, Aaron. Good to see you. But just that little bit has helped a lot with just having the energy to do things. Hello, Mako. Hello, Daniel. I need to take that down then. Thank you for reminding me. Oh my gosh. Okay. My wish list. Let's go ahead and take that down. Thank you for reminding me, actually. Yeah, I'm just on the payment plan. So I've already got it. I did add several more dresses and, maybe a bikini, but also some, like, flowers and cheese and some advanced EG. Hello, Amelia. Good to see you. And take care, Shock Bro. Thank you so much for popping in. Let's get some love in the chat to you, Shock Bro. I might have also thrown some just bikinis in there because I feel I've been a little bit more daring lately. Maybe so, Jesse. Some stickers, and I think some of you recommended boots that I later added onto there. You know what I could do with today? Well, redeem it and it will be yours. And redeem it you have. So, Shimada, this one's for you. Are you ready? And thank you for redeeming that. My idiot son just jumped into a box on a chair and in his struggle to get out of the box, knocked the box off the chair with him following in it, and ended up with him trapped underneath the box as it landed on. Oh, your son is adorable, Sax. That is preciously stupid. Poor kitty. Aww. I could tell that it was it was a kitty. I wish I had a bathtub so I could at least try a swimsuit at some point. I am not confident in my body, so I'll not be showing my body in public. Amelia, may I recommend swim dresses? I have since collected 2 after finding these out, and I definitely need to open it in incognito so as not to dox myself. Yes, thank you. What? I wanted a little bit of majesty, so be it. Okay. Yeah, let me go ahead and... Where's the just basic share one? I think I can just do this and then that. Okay. Yeah, let me show the one that I have. Let's see, browser window. This should be the one. Yeah, so this is the one that I have. The cool thing is, like, it is a dress and it's just got, like, a little thing underneath that protects, you know, covers what needs to happen. And it's easy to swim in. It's really nice, actually. Like, I have this one and the one in red, and I really like them. You know, obviously have other colors as well. It's a little pricey, but honestly, for the confidence to swim and like something that you can comfortably wear out to the beach, and it's also a dress. How can you go wrong with that, you know? PZ French Fryman, thank you so much for the follow on the stream. It is great to have you here. I stream every weekday at 2 p.m. and my work has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, Linus Active Sanandai. Great to have you. Let's get some love in the chat for PZ_ French Fryman. Do you prefer PZ? Do you prefer French fry? Do you prefer something else? Please let me know. Shame I have panels at NakaCon, so I can't make Fanime. No worries. I hope NakaCon goes very well. Hello, Pixie. Can we get some love in the chat for Pixie? Love you. Do you know of the Rain webcomic by Jocelyn Samara? I do. I do indeed. I haven't read it much recently, but I am aware of Rain by Jocelyn Samara. Why do you ask? Some bikinis end up that price anyway, so that's not bad. Yeah, exactly. I highly recommend this for trans sims that are wanting to get back into the water but aren't feeling up to a bikini quite yet. How would I know? Well, I may have bikinis listed, but, well, anyway. Yeah, everyone say hi to Pixie. Let's see some love. But yeah, I love this one. This is super cute. And I have this one as well. That led to me finding out about swim dresses a while back. Yeah. Right on, right on. I vaguely remember there was a webcomic that was basically like gendery Initial D with like angels. I think it was called Misfile or something. I wouldn't say shopping so much as making a recommendation for those who want to swim. Although, you know, I would not be against more swim dresses. Let's be real. How are you, Pixie? How was work? Skirt bikinis. Wait, they make skirt bikinis? Any swimmer is unusable without meeting chestless. Honestly, I won't get into the details, but I tend to, I still wear this relatively chestless, and I think it still works fine. Like, as a relatively flatter individual, you know, when it comes down to it, I think it still looks flattering on me. Recently shopped online, it was bad, I need scolding. Maybe another time. How much money I spent on pants? I'm guessing over $100. Over $100 for one pair. You make me feel insane. 120? Wait, where did you get the jeans? Why were they 120? Why would they be $120? Explain yourself. I'm only spending that much for like proper Levi denim. They're not jeans, okay. What kind of pants are they then? I'm gonna have more of my soup. From EMP, a store. Huh. Can't say I've heard of it. They're like gothy cargo pants. Ooh, okay. Okay. Huh, okay. Okay. I love how the little icon is throwing the horns. Cute. So they do not have United States. It would be, I guess it'd be international. Fixer PNG. Thank you so much for the follow. We're gonna stream. It is great to have you here. Yeah, not too fond of Harry Potter at the moment. But yeah, that's I can see how that could get expensive though. Okay. And hey, let's be real. If it serves you, then it serves you. I'm planning to have a couple hundred to buy a breastplate type prosthetic. That's fair. That's fair. Classic America L. Honestly, yeah. I won't get into it, but that's a letter that we're kind of used to lately. But yeah. Okay, I pull up. Hello, James. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Wait. Uh-oh. I might need to adjust my stance. Okay, there we go. How you doing, James? Hope you're doing well. How about after the after party? I mean, after the after party is just nothing. But yeah, for those who are curious to get back into the water, I highly recommend these swim dresses. They look very good. I mean, there's other swim dresses. This is just the one that I have. Sleep. Lack of... Aw, I'm sorry. You can hear a little bit of the rasp again. Another quick sip. Aw, thank you for the head pats. As someone with hydrophobia, that's fair. I mean, I guess if you're, like... Obviously, you're probably not going to be swimming if you're going to be doing that. The product I'm looking at is basically a title of just shoving a bunch of keywords. That's kind of how Amazon product listings are, though. I like swimming. I do, too. I used to do so much more of it before I came out, and then, like, nowadays, like, you know what? I still want to go to the beach. I still want to go and do stuff. Hello, Numbers. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I've gotten my first 2 weeks of final exams more or less behind me now. Good, 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 good. Yeah, that looks like an Amazon title. That looks like an Amazon product title, for sure. I feel like they have that just to, like, basically just to get all the keywords. It's like, this is what you're looking for. There you go. Bikini shirt and a ruffled bikini top. I have not tried that. Oh, hello, Chaotic Xena. Good to see you. It is I, the Suako from T2 Who Fest. Can't stay long, unfortunately. I have to catch a meeting, but I stopped by to say you're... Aww. Thank you, Xena. You are so sweet. Let's get some serious love in the chat for Chaotic Xena. I hope you are having a fantastic day and that the meeting goes really well for you, yeah? Oh, thank you for that, Pats. Yay. Some items have more normal names, random company items. Yeah, I feel that. Gosh, that gets into the absolute hell that is ordering any kind of maid-related content from my Amazon. It is a nightmare. I want to be comfortable at a pool. Honestly, that's fair. Wearing swim trunks and a tee. I don't know. I'm looking at one of the dresses on your throne. I think you might like the online dress shop. Amantine? They're slightly summery, a bit romantic, and slightly princess core. That was it auto-tune or reverb? I couldn't tell. It was both. And Borderline James. And a hydrate. I think I might have done it, but I'll do it again. Are you talking about buying something? We were talking about just shopping around and such. Oh, think about the headpats. I think the subject came up of like going to the pool and such. Big brands have normal names that anyone without the brand quality will just spam everything. Yeah, honestly. That wink threw me off. Aw, sorry about that. It will happen again. You missed the wink. Well, just between us, don't say I never did anything for free. And there we go. See? I take good care of you, don't I? Xena. And the sub! Let's get some love in the chat for Shimada10 for gifting that sub to Chaotic Xena. Chaotic Xena, please enjoy your emotes, your sub badge, being part of the Oddities community. Let's get some love in the chat for both of them. You shall not pay a cent. Shimada, as long as you're taking care of yourself, okay? You've been very generous today, and I want to make sure that whatever you're spending on me is stuff that you can afford to spend. Please make sure that you can take care of you first and foremost. We take care of each other here in this, you know, in the Oddities community. I am, don't worry, all good. Okay. Very good. Yeah. I forgot what I was on about. There were so many things that we just covered. Actually, come to think of it, I just realized, I just realized that there's so much that I want to do at Fanime, but I keep forgetting. Okay. How many of you have ever, like, prepared for such a specific part of a thing that you forgot to get excited? It's not that I wasn't excited. Is it Weebyloo? Thank you so much for the follow, Weebyloo. Welcome to the stream. It is great to have you here. I stream every weekday at 2 p.m. Pacific, and my work has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, Linus Tech Tips, and Hyundai. Let's get some love in the chat for Shimada10. I go by Weber Lumi. Nice to meet you. Hello! That's such a cute name, then. If I had to pick, which would you prefer? I'm gonna add a note. Lumi. Then I will call you Lumi. What a cute name. I know, I've been seeing more Lumis around and about, and I love it. It's a cute name. Very much have done that. First time I ever performed on stage at BronyCon, I was so focused that everything else was a blur. Honestly, that's a mood, though. That is me and Fanime right now. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I'm super excited for the Maid Cafe, but I keep forgetting that it's Fanime. And I keep forgetting that there's other stuff that I love to do at Fanime, like the arcades and just some of the panels and things like that. I'm so happy for it. Aww. I thank you, Xena. On a serious note, I'm able to do this and take care of myself, I promise. I have, not to say too much, but encountered a large amount of money recently that is in fact dispensable, and you are so supportive, so I had this genius idea. Aww, Shimada, you're so sweet. Thank you for that, then. You look like the F&F girlfriend in the best way possible. Why, thank you. I guess so the thing is, like, my avatar is based on an outfit that I own in real life. And, I decided to have that kind of be the design of, like, any characterized version of myself. So thank you for that, Pats. And, from there, it just kind of evolved and went further into that. Are you quite done? Is this the choice that you're making today? Christine? I'm not angry, I'm just planning. Aaron, you're next. All right then. Thank you so much for the 500 bits from Aaron and the 100 bits from DJ Cat. Oh my gosh, thank you for the headbats. Fine, I'll take your thrown objects. All right, I'll do the hydrate real quick. Did the hydrate, and a wink for you, Guy the Pursa. Yeah, the bike and the bear. What I need to do is I need to, like, eventually change out the sound effects that play with each one. How many different objects are there? It's a good question. Let me see. Shimada gifting a sub to Griffin C11. Let's get some love in the chat for Shimada gifting for your 4th sub in the channel, yeah? And then Griffin, please continue to enjoy your emotes or sub badge and part of the Oddities community. Great to have you here. Bike, bees, churger, lettuce, etc. I see. Naruhodo. 5 weeks of saving is needing for yeah, I'm not entirely sure about not entirely sure how to go about saving up for that. I just hope that saving up goes well for you. New Guardians movie was probably the best movie I've seen in a while. First movie that almost made me tear up. No kidding, huh? Well, I've wanted them to hear the glass crash sound effect. See, like, there's so much that that I could do for the sound effects. I just need to, like, dig through my sample library and just pick different ones. It'd be fun to have one just be like... one... Actually, they could all be sound effects from this, like... What was that, Japanese? Am I trying to kill you? No. Why, this weekend I'm going to be saying plenty of Okaeri nasai, Goshijin-sama, Ojo-sama. So there's that. Hello, Aloe's chair but cooler. Good to see you. Hope you're doing very, very well. Oopsie. Naruhodo ne. So desu ne. Thank you for the 100 bits, Shimada. Very much appreciated. Every bit helps. Every bit counts. Get some love in the chat for everyone who's been giving bits lately. Wait a minute. Hey, hold on. That's got a mean word in it. I should leave my house. No worries, no worries. If I need to cool things down, then I will. I have been trying to cool things down a little bit on in terms of how I behave on stream and such. So, if I need to cool down a little bit, I can. Okay. Ooh, yeah, that one's a mean one. I'm doing okay. The instant this stream is done, I go instantly into Fanime preparation mode, so it's gonna be interesting. Aww. No worries, Xena. Thank you so much. I hope that your meeting goes well, and yeah, I'd love to see you again in future streams. Let's see, my saving skill. Ooh, shiny thing. Well, yeah, but if you hold off on the shiny thing, then you can have bouncy thing. Aw, Xena. You're too cute. You're too adorable. It's just that interactive and sweet. I do try to be interactive. And at the risk of sounding like I'm throwing any kind of shade, I could choose to be anything and do anything on this stream. Why not be compassionate? Why not be sweet? Like, why not invite things to more? Okay, but deep voice? Wait. Wait, I'm worried, because, like, if I go deep voice, I worry. Because, like, are we talking deep as in, like, naruhodo, okaeri nasai? Or are we talking about, like, naruhodo, okaeri nasai? Because, like, it depends on the depth that you're looking for. Shiny thing only need to wait 10 years or something for built-in. Well, I will advise caution and careful thought with that, Amelia. Wait, both? What, both? Really? Well, I'm glad that you like both at least. Well, I'm gonna have another quick bite. I need smoke. Oh goodness. I swear I'm really not trying to do something like this time. I swear I'm gonna do this hydrate. I am trying to be well behaved, darn it. Alright, did the sip. Nandayo. Okay. There is okay. Wait. Okay, actually. Chat, would you like to see an upcoming YouTube short, an upcoming TikTok, things like that, that has not seen the light of day yet? It's so much for me today. Aww. I'm glad that I could be good to you, Xena. Pizza Man 6916. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It is great to have you here. I stream every weekday at 2 p.m. and our work has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, Linus Tech Tips, and Hyundai. Let's get some love in the chat for Pizza Man 6916. May I just call you Pizza? Do you prefer Pizza Man or something else entirely? Let me know. Yeah, allow me to share a potential upcoming YouTube short, because I've neglected that lately. Okay, here we go. I'm not sure how well this'll do. Okay, if we okay. How do I get this to just like play regularly? All right, pull it back here and capture VLC and move it here. Okay, here we go. I'm not sure if it's actually playing through though. Okaeri nasai. Gohan ni suru? Ofuro ni suru? Soretomo Eurobito? I thought that was cute. I will confess that I stole the idea from a former Hollow Stars member who did like, I think it was like a Beyblade. Like it was like Be I Bu Re I Do, and it was like Beyblade ASMR. But it was going one way and then it went an even better way. Yeah, exactly. Like I want to start doing little skits like that again. I think I was depending too much on stream clips for that kind of thing. When I can just do little skits and sketches like that. I couldn't ask for any more. I see. Well, what I'm gonna do is when I have time for them, I'm gonna start doing like batches of shorts, because like I've been looking at what Naya does, and I've been looking at what other creators do, like Alexandria and Orihime. I'll think of the head pats, and I kind of want to, if I'm gonna add fuel to the engine, I want to have a log at a time, one unit at a time, maybe once a week or something. That's not enough for TikToks these days, but it's something, and I feel like stuff like that is just cheeky enough to where it could work. Let me close that. You can just do. Yeah, I can just do. I'm so glad. Which Toho Eurobeat song you did was it that I listened to recently? Oh, Catch Us. Just one thing that we cannot, excuse me, just one thing that we cannot stand is a boasting, arrogant girl. None of jealousy, you will never be going back to your broken world. Catch us if you can. That one. Voice is a little bit out today. Aw, thank you. I'm glad that you think so. Even if I hacked it up earlier. Yeah. Gasps aloud. Aw. I'm gonna have another bite of soup. Mm. One second. Soup be good. I mean, it's okay. It's basically just a nice Campbell's chicken noodle soup, like one of the chunky varieties. You thought of doing like a city pop song or something with that vibe? I suppose so. Powerful is, I'm pretty sure you could rule the world if you decided to, but you just want to stream and make Eurobeat. Well, I do call myself the Empress. Soup. I don't know. I'd like to take over the Eurobeat world, as it were. Sopa. Like, my whole thing with this is like, I wanna use today, I wanna use what I do to bridge the gap between VTubers and Eurobeat and like have what I do be a bridge between the two, because I think there's a lot of intersection. There's a lot of connection there. It's not too warm here. It's a little toasty, but yeah. I wish you. Ah! Thank you for the thank you for the bits. Have some bits for the beautiful singing. I would love to sing along with you, but alas, I'm just a little name with some text. No worries. Super. Let's get some love in the chat for Chaotic Xena for the 100 bits. Every bit helps. Every bit's appreciated. Yeah. By the way, on the subject of bits, how satisfied have y'all been with stuff like Tangia and sound bites lately? Has that been fun? Has that been like, is it too expensive? Is it too cheap? How do y'all feel about it? I've tried to make stuff where it's like fun to interact with the stream and like reasonably affordable, like putting quarters in a machine or something. You like in an arcade or something. It's silly fun. Good. Prices still seem about right. So Shimada, I have two things. Yeah, stuff like that. Speaking of Ketchus, which Necrophantasia do you guys all prefer? Ketchus or Deadly Fantasy? I mean, that's up to you. Ketchus was later and did refer to Deadly Fantasy. But, you know, Deadly Fantasy was way back in the day. But yeah, Tangia is like little animations and little things that'll happen on stream. Little interactions that you can do that show up here. And the sound bites, I mean, it just plays noises like that you'll see in other streams. That one's a fairly popular plugin, so there is that. I'm looking for an excuse to spend the 50 bits ahead. Aw, cute. It's like you've done the streaming gig before. See, every time I think I'm actually any kind of seasoned at this, I end up, like, forgetting something basic. Please note, I got that from Google Translate. Sorry, I'm not that far in learning Japanese and still need to buy a keyboard from Amazon.co.jp. Huh. I think I might have missed what was sent before. Deadly Fantasy was a 2K sub reward. Yeah, imagine that, like... I grew that channel quite a bit with mostly on the back of MLP fanworks, let's be real, but it was nice. Super. All right, yeah, that still checks out. It's okay. Speaking of which, another couple bites. Need to double check what the domain of Japan Amazon was. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, you gotta eat. Your streamer has to eat food too, you know. I may be virtual to you, but behind this is a relatively stressed oh no! Oh, I'm sorry, Amelia. It must have detected something of what you said as a link. Oh, I hate when it does that. I'm sorry. It's just chicken noodle soup, like a hearty chicken noodle soup with like rotini. It's pretty good. It's okay. I'm actually more having it for the broth, so it'll be comfortable on the throat, you know? Comfortable on my voice. So there's that. Actually, I think I might have misread that. I think I missed a message earlier. Yeah, I'm all good. I'm all good. So the current song is... Oh, that's the newest song that I have out there. No! Okay. What we need to do is, we need to, like... Amelia, are you actually sending a link, or are you just, like, typing something and then not hitting space after the dot? Oh, that's right, yeah! Watching TA music together. So the current song is, Chromatic. It's the instrumental for my song Chromatic, rather. You ever forget you have free will, then remember to start playing the drums and make a tribal beat? Yeah, honestly. So, hello, Achieve Hunter. Good to see you. Had a fun weekend at Sequestria. Right on. That's good. That's good. Right. Zero space characters. Yeah. Sorry about that. .co.uk. No domain. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I've heard good stuff about Sequestria this year. I hope. I'm glad that you had a fun weekend. Another quick bite. This is my social eating stream. Seriously. Oh, that's VLC. Okay. Was a musician guest for the event. Right on! Way to go, Achieve Hunter. Good on you. And I hope that folks enjoyed your set. Consumer of matter. Imagine consuming cringe. Imagine. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Yeah. This is why money is important, by the way. Turns out that you can buy food with money, and that's what people prefer that you pay for it with. As long as the eating noises aren't getting into the mic. Money can be exchanged for goods and services. Would you can't be serious. I'm sorry. I just needed that highly clippable moment. Trademark copyright register. So much you can supply. Want a really unfunny, high in IQ joke? Sure. Well, everything matters. Oh. That took me a second. Why, Aloe's gaming chair? How could I resist? Ready? Well, it didn't really work. Let me try that again. PC here, consuming cringe would make that play each time you would take a bite of it. Honestly, that sounds about right. Hydrate, that I can do. You have a joke. Do tell, Xena. That was fun. I'm going to sleep. Aw, take care, Fatal. Sleep well. Get refreshed. We'd love to see you again next week when I get back into streaming. Thank you for that, Bats. Get some love in the chat for Fatal Thunder. Sleep well. Don't think I need glass anymore. Is that right? Well, I'm gonna put iTunes down the bargain. I see what you did there, Xena. Alright, Amelia. Another wink request. Ready? And there we go. Yeah, there's those jokes that are like, that are so groaning-inducing that they end up bringing out a laugh anyway. Excuse me, a bubble in my throat. And I have a head pat for tolerating my terrible. I see. I'll accept a head pat for that. Decent penance. Vanille. Vanille with the absolute nicest. Y'all, we need to see some serious love in the chat. Everyone, for Vanille's 69 months in a row of subscribing. 3, 2, 1. It needed to happen. Absolutely epic. Vanille, thank you so much for 69 nice months of subscribing. I hope you're doing amazing, dear. Hope today is going wonderfully for you. How are you? Vanille did in fact hit the funny number. Le epic. Yep. You gotta have a little bit of that in there, you know? 5 3/4 years. Yep, 5 3/4. I forgot how hard it is to type with nails. Audie dabbing while I T-posed upside down. Honestly, yeah, you gotta no-clip. Ideally, you gotta no-clip through. Got an error. Time to try debugging to find what error occurred on my Windows 11 laptop. Aw. Still behind on my vids for HarmonyCon. Still have your... No worries. Take your time. Do what you gotta do. Yeah. I haven't had long nails in months. Honestly, like... I don't feel like my nails are too long. I guess I'm just not used to having them as long as they are now. Why did an error have to occur while you were winking? Aw, sorry, Amelia. Someone else will redeem Wink again pretty soon. Like, it'll happen, it'll happen. I mean, after all, a wink could happen here and there. Hello, B7, good to see you. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with my nails right now. I like what I have. And chair with another wink. Very well. Ah! Thank you for the 100 bits. Very much appreciated. Every bit helps. Every bit's appreciated. Let's some love in the chat for Chaotic Xena for that 100 bits. Blat. I see. All right. Aloe's gaming chair. As per request. More money because I want to give to Xena. I do appreciate that, but please, after a certain amount of bits, I do need to make sure that you're being careful with your money, right? With your investments and things of that nature. Make sure that you're taking care of you, okay? Wink 2, Electric Boogaloo. Wink 2, the Squeakle. Come to think of it, has it been about a year since I did? Well, It's been just under a year since I did Spider Audie. That one, like, clip moment. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. All right. It's still one of the higher ranking clips that I have. Yeah, it's the one where I talked about, like, my idea for a spider VTuber character. I've been a little lost into that. I may not do that one again, but it's a fun idea. You ever think about, like, backup plans for what you're already doing? Get back together, come back and see me? Ah, okay. Yeah. Xena. Yeah, you're laying on a little thick at the moment. I do appreciate your support and your sentiment. But you're coming on a little strong. Who even likes doll hairs? Wait, I mean, money is fine, but I don't know. Just how do I say? Be down bad. Don't be down atrocious. Doing backups for what I do. I suppose so. Like, I think I've just thought about, like, what kind of VTuber I would be if I wasn't this one. And I remember for a little while it was the Spider Lady or, like, that kind of thing. I knew that was Kring. That's why I said sorry to... No worries, no worries. I know you mean well, Xena. You're in good company. Stuff happens. The Spider Lady Audie. Yeah, it is a fun energy, but I feel like that's not an energy that I feel like I can maintain too much. I would need to have a better answer for what I want to do with VTubing. And like the kind of content that I'd want to put out there. Spider. I think that's also a Boingo song, and I should distinguish that from Oingo Boingo. Like, Boingo was the, like, later 90s version of Oingo Boingo when they didn't have the horn section. How to make VTuber. I prefer people to see something instead of just a game and hear a disembodied voice. Kind of the Halloween Audie model being a Spider Queen. I almost wonder if I should do... I mean, last Halloween I just cosplayed IRL. I cosplayed IRL as Bunny Girl Lady Dimitrescu. And, Oingo Boingo is a JoJo stand. It is kind of it is a JoJo stand, but they named the stand after the band. I mean, any band that's frontlined by Danny Elfman is gonna have some love to it, you know? Actually, if I remember right, last year's Coachella, when Danny Elfman performed, it just grabbed the world's attention, and I love that. Just like, I don't think people were ready for Danny Elfman's live performance. I'm kind of bummed that I missed it, but I heard that it was really, 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 really good. I still haven't seen much of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I have seen a couple of episodes. The Boingo album is wacky. Like, the one just titled Boingo. Yeah, that one's a little bit, like, grim. Well, like, there was Dark at the End of the Tunnel, which still had Oingo in it. And then, there was Boingo and, what's the one that had the clown on it? The one that had, like, Helpless on it. Let's see. I think it was just called Boingo. Okay, I got it mixed up with another one. I haven't taken a sip in a while. I suppose not. Anthology, Farewell, Stay. That was like a Brazilian issue specifically, right? Yeah, Boingo's a giant clown. I didn't know that you were a Boingo fan, Mako. Oh, hydrate, that I will do. Somewhere around, I have my CD of Boingo. Listen to stuff after my extra man energy. They're really good though. Like, a lot of my early stage energy was trying to emulate Danny Elfman. They're good. Yeah, it's like where Devo and Boingo both started as like well, no. Boingo started as like a Boingo originally was like a performance troupe, and then they became like a new wave band. And then, whereas Devo went to become sparse and empty with Mark Mothersbaugh, Boingo went on to become dark and lush. And I think it's just an interesting contrast. And I feel like Boingo was more 80s than 90s. Slipknot, yeah. Korn. I keep forgetting that those were 90s. I always thought those were like, somewhere in my head, it felt like those were thousands. Yeah. Heard Devo originally from Little Big Planet Karting, of all things, with their song Fresh from the album Something for Everybody. No kidding. Actually, you know who had a really good album within the last decade? The Beach Boys. I believe it's called, the album is called, like, That's Why God Made the Radio. Beach Boys. Yeah, it's called That's Why God Made the Radio. And it was all, like, it was 2012. That's the thing, like, a new Beach Boys album in 2012. And it was good. I really liked it when it came out. Sounded about what you'd expect. Highly recommend if you haven't done that. I'm on the Odyssey merch site. I think I'm going to put an Odyssey coffee mug giveaway. Oh, right on. If you want to, that would be very cool. But as long as you're taking good care of yourself too. And there we go. The Audi mug with the It's a Showtime design on it. So some love in the chat first to Jesse Cheery, and go ahead and enter !enter in all caps to enter the giveaway. And then once a minute is done, you may very well be the winner of a mug from my store. Maybe I should open that up and show just what people would win here. Let me see. Let me see. Here we go. Boop. Might need to shorten the window a smidge. Yep. It's this mug. And then you can change the inside. Maybe it could be blue, it could be orange, it could be pink. Zeet with that, how many months resub? With that 3-month resub. Let's get some love in the chat for Zeet. Hey, 3 months, so glad to be here. Thanks for all the hard work. Aw, thank you so much for being here, Zeet. And it feels like you've been here for so much longer with the way that you've just become a fixture in the community. Let's get some love in the chat for that. Looks like Xena, you have won the mug. Let's get some love in the chat for Jesse for gifting that, and then Xena for being around to win that giveaway. Yeah. Now, I think it gives the instructions on that to redeem your redeem your mug. All right, and there we go. Yeah, let's get some love in the chat. Thank you again, Jesse, for putting that into the putting that giveaway into action. I think it's such a cool thing. I don't know. I'm very glad that I get to do that. Yeah. Every once in a while, I forget that I have it. All right. Boop. And for those who don't know, by the way, I do have a store. Rest of being too cool for school. Yeah, I think I've added a few things recently since last time I showed it. So, I'm blocking some, but I can fix that real quick. Yeah, so there's 3 kinds of mugs. There's the regular one. You can have a custom color on the inside. You can have this sticker sheet. You can get this spiral notebook. Added a few hoodies and crop tops and t-shirts, and there's this mouse pad. There's a couple of stickers designed by Meaver Weaver. There's the Eurobeat is Alive pattern. There's this water bottle. This is the only kind of mouse pad that I feel like I could reasonably offer this time. And yeah, if you want a more basic pattern, then there's just the Audi mug. If you feel like having a mug and supporting what I do, but you don't want a big ol', like, frankly, a big titty anime woman on it, then, you know, this is one way to go about that. I believe it's got it printed on both sides. Yeah, you can see, like, a little bit of one on one, and there it is on the other. Is it possible you get the notebook and something more pocketable? That's a good question. I'm not entirely sure. And there's the purchase. Great. Need to buy stuff at Tire Store. I just keep forgetting. Hello. Hello, Blue. Good to see you. Gonna put that up there. Would it be possible to get an Odyssey Eurobeat keyboard at some point? Like a typing keyboard? I'm not entirely sure. Like, would you mean, like, keycaps? Or, like, a full-on, like, Odyssey Eurobeat branded keyboard down to the actual, like, board? I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. A computer keyboard, like, the whole thing. That's a good question. Let me see. Aw. All good, Xena. Alright. Just case stuff, no need for custom circuits. All products. Let me have a look-see. Gaming. Gaming products? I mean, that's bound to have something, right? Okay, so I see jogger pants, I see a hoodie, I see mouse pads, a snapback hat, I see 2 more, I see desk mats, and another snapback. I guess not. All products, apparel, accessories, hats, mats, notebooks, stickers, bags, face masks, flags, hair accessories, keychains, laptop sleeve, patches, phone accessories, pins, planners, socks, shoes. Shoes? I could print my logo on high tops? Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can do much for that. Home and living, maybe. Mugs, tumblers, candles, wall art, water bottles, accessories, aprons. Aprons? Ooh, that could be cute. Blankets, pillows. And it's just a square pillow. We're not talking a Daki here. Plushies. Wait. Plushies. Oh no. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. We got some stuff to think about in the near future. Also, let me catch up on chat real quick. I'm mainly pretty tired, so not sure how long I'm gonna be here. No worries, Z. Thank you so much for popping in, and I appreciate that you come in even after some pretty rough days like that. I'm glad that you feel comfy coming here. Seeing how I'm feeling in what was my mom's room, moved in for a variety of reasons. That's fair. Crying, actually, aw. Well, see, no, I guess it's just a matter of, like, no sense in being cruel, right? Like, I don't know. I mean, no sense in being anything but kind, as best I can. So, don't worry about anything. Just make sure that you're being okay, okay? Who doesn't love having plushies for normal reasons? Yeah, like, I may not be able to get, like, a blah. Ah! Thank you for the 100 bits. Every bit helps. Here's the other dollar. Thanks. Aw. No worries. Yeah. But yeah, I've been cuddling my Blahai a little bit more when I've been going to sleep lately, so I don't know. The thing is, forgive me for this. I would need to be very careful with having an Odyssey plushie. Because I think I'd have to brand myself a little bit more gently for that, or I'd have to have like a mascot character. Listen, I've been in enough fandoms. I know what you do. Plushie my logo. I don't know how well that would go. Like it's just like the shape up here. I don't know how well that would go. I mean, for that, I would just make a pillow. You just get like the little square pillow, like right here. Like you can get 18 by 18, 20 by 12, 22 by 22. Wait a minute. So it's not much. Like, it's not... I could just put the logo on that, and then you could have, like, a huggable pillow, I guess. You assume my intent with an adorable plushie. I will cuddle a lot, probably fall asleep on it. Eh. So yeah, I'm wondering if it hasn't hit me about 2 weeks ago, and the funeral is next week. I'm able to sleep alright, and I'm really finding it weird not having more problems sleeping in there. I'll probably hit me harder at the funeral. Honestly, that makes sense. I'm gonna pause the music for a second. I think we all do process that kind of thing differently. I remember when I lost a family member, it was a bit more front-loaded. But every so often there'd be a little, a little bit more something that happened later that would bring it back up. Other times there were days that I felt fine and I almost felt weird for feeling okay. That's okay too. We all process things differently and it's still very valid. Yeah, I think you're doing great, Zeke. And I do appreciate that you reasonably share what's going on. Like you've been mindful about that. Yeah. I wanted to pause the music as I address that. So lovely plush, etc. 30.99 quid. IKEA doesn't live there, and the nearest IKEA is a 14 to 15 hour walk away. How far of a drive is it? I wonder if you get like, is there not public transit? 5 foot tall Marie plush energy. Yeah. I'll put this carefully. I try to market the music side of what I do very differently from how I market my personality driven stuff. Because the Eurobeat stuff should be accessible. For the most part, that should be like, anyone should be able to enjoy that. Yeah, sometimes the songs get a little spicy or whatever, but that's got to be affordable, accessible, and ready to go. If I'm gonna market something about myself, then it becomes a little bit tricky. One's professional and the other respectful. I wouldn't say professional, the other one is that, but it kind of touches on that a little bit. And it's not to say that making a plushie is inherently going to be spicy, but I don't know. I mean, and it's not even that I'm ashamed to put out a product. Okay, French Fry Man with the sticker, but with the design by Meaver Weaver. Let's get some love in the chat for French Fry Man. Thank you so much for buying that. Another fine addition to my sticker collection that will end up on my car at some point. Excellent choice. Meaver did such a good job with that. Let's get some love in the chat for French Fry Man. I have no car and public transport is something like a tenner both ways. That is quite a price. I'm sorry about that. What about the squish cat plushie instead of a human-shaped one? So that was Goro by, like, that was originally Nyanners' mascot. And, I don't know, like, I have to operate under the assumption of what folks will do with my image. And that's not to say that I can't do something spicy or a little bit more, you know, like that. Like, I have the stickers. Let me, like... We love Goro and yeah, Booby. Very cute. Like, I have stuff like that, but I guess I'm trying to be careful. There's... Yeah, I think Booby might have a plush of some sort. Like, at least, like, in the imp form. Yeah, that Booby. Yes. Booby head. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I haven't thought about certain VTubery merchandise options, but I also have to think about what that communicates about me. I'm gonna put the music back on. And it's not that I'm entirely against that so much as I'm not sure if I'm ready to make that movement. Here's the other thing. My family, my parents, are fans. There's a difference between, hey, I heard your song Empress recently, or I listened to your song somebody else recently, and hey Odyssey, hey Jessa, I just bought your booba mousepad. Hi, I'm your cousin. I'm your auntie. My boobs are a mousepad. And again, honestly, a plush version of the logo printed instead of shaped as the logo on. Actually, that's not a bad idea. See, that would kick. That would actually do great. But I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm trying to figure out the line. I feel like I've found a good middle ground of like, what's the word I'm looking for? How many of you have played the Shantae series? Oh, thank you for the headbats. Much appreciated. Like, there's that little bit of like, it's like a wink, you know? It's like, ah, that's cute. A little bit of a flutter in the heart. That's it. You know? Nothing too wild. Nothing that you couldn't reasonably explain away, you know? Heart version of the logo as a throw pillow. Ooh. Honestly, not a bad idea. So I feel like that's kind of the middle ground I'm going for. Probably not too far. We'll see how things go, though. I didn't think that I'd be going this far with my VTubing in the first place. I remember when I was just kind of like toying with the idea. I remember I was like, yeah, you know, I mean, just I'll VTube sometimes. But, you know, it won't get in the way of my core content, making Eurobeat music. Well, we can all see how that turned out. The thing is, though, like, it's become so fun, so enjoyable. I've been having such a good time that I've had to evaluate. Like, I think you've seen that with me, too. Like, it's not that I'm ever going to stop making Eurobeat, but, as you can see, I've been having so much fun just, like, doing just chatting and hanging out with you all and doing just more stuff about me. And it's not to say that I didn't have any kind of stake or say in what I did before, but it's so weird to have so much more of an element of myself in what I do. And, oh, I think we've had bots. And it raises questions is the thing. I think that's the thing. It raises questions because it inherently introduces things about myself. It very much reflects on me. And that means that what I say has that impact. So it's one of those things that I think about. Yeah, that's all there is to it. I'm gonna be careful about the products that I release, I'll put it that way. It's amazing how much personality you can convey over VTubing. That's what, yeah, okay, so like, don't get me wrong, I could still be expressive and reach people a certain way through face streaming. Like, streaming with the camera on and such. I still want to do that. At some point, I wanted to take y'all on a day out together again, and maybe we'll do like a picnic or something. And, oh, hydrate, thank you. And that's fine. It's probably the most artistic medium you can convey your passion through. Honestly, for me, yeah, I think it works for me. I like VTubing specifically. Hello, Caveman. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Ah, there we go. I like that for me. I like that in VTubing, in becoming a character or a caricature even, it allows me to open up in other ways. Becoming a cartoon in a way, while also adding a private aspect. I guess so. Like, there's not too much privacy. Hello, is it PassiveNet? I think I say that every time. There is some privacy. I mean, people have seen how I look. They have some sense of where in California I live, that kind of thing. But people generally don't want to. There's not much that you would gain from that. You want to see pictures of how I look before I pass, like, a little weird, but that exists. I've been overstaying my welcome. Bed and Blahai call for me. Good night, 8-bit. Sleep well. Wake up refreshed. We'd love to see you again. Just realized that you changed from a 2D to 3D model. When did you change it? I mean, I just stream with both sometimes. I stream with this one more often because it reflects me. But, I've had the 2D for a while, so every once in a while I stream with one over the other. Cough drop time. Alright, did the hydrate. But yeah, I have two avatars. I have the 2D one, which is the Jenny model. And then I have this one, which was made by, Nijitan. Metal Jessa. Wait, you mean Goth? Yeah, not entirely sure what you're on about. I bet you're thinking about this one. Yeah? Is it this one? I see. Duly noted. It is kind of amazing the effect that this has on people. I will confess, the effect this has on people does not get old. Hello, Sax. Hello. Hello, Evo. Hello, Shimada. Yeah, Niji did such a good job on this one, too. I feel like this, but with the updated hair of the model that I was using just a bit ago. Perfect. Sublime. Start redeems. Redeems of what? I've got the cool boots. I do have cool boots. Allow me to demonstrate. Maybe a little higher. Boots! They have the logo on them and everything. Yes. Honestly, I would wear these boots if they existed. Yeah. I think that's about right. Yeah, yeah. When are they gonna be real? I feel like that would be very expensive to make. New merch. If only, if only. What I could do is I could make, like an embroidery patch of the logo and embroider it onto some boots. Or just iron on a sticker or something. Not against that idea. Because then you could make anything an Odyssey product. That's kind of why I like the sticker option, because, like, I don't need to necessarily have a lot of products. You can just turn something into an Odyssey thing with the stickers. And Guy the person with the wink. All right, ready? Emo Audi merch, your entire stock. Well, I do have artwork of this avatar from Showtime. Let me see. Let me dig some of that up. Fairly recent stuff, if I remember right. That's not it. Might be in another folder. Yeah, it might be on the desktop or something. Slam's card into table. You should sell prints of that at cons to autograph at your shows. Maybe so. I would need to double check with Showtime. Yeah, Showtime does such a good job. Oh my gosh. He's so good. Yeah, I think it's in this folder. Where is it? That's of another certain avatar. That's the red blowhigh. Let's see. It's from the F. There's H, F. What? What in the world? Aha! So there's this. If you ever would be actually interested, there's shoemakers who can make custom boots for under $1,000 with reasonable quality. I'll think about that. What if someone were to put the sticker on a bad thing? Now it's an Odyssey product that's a bad thing. I mean, I could just disown it. It's like someone just put my sticker on it. But, like, if say that you want, like, a custom shaker. Like, say that you want, like, a custom drink shaker or something like that. Then you just put that on it. And then, there is another version of this with a background. There it is. Boop. Can you make that a sticker? I think I could, actually. Well, I would need to double check with Showtime. Because here's the thing. I always want to make sure that, that whenever I do sell something that is drawn by someone else, I get their permission and offer a cut of sales or whatever they would need to feel comfortable doing that. Because I'm not going to sell Showtime's work without Showtime's permission, you know? On the same token, that is definitely something that I feel like people would want. For instance, for anything that I have listed, whether it's by Showtime or Weaver, that is very much with their consent. Thank you for the headbutts. Junko Uesugi, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It is great to have you here. I stream every weekday at 2 p.m. And my work has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, Linus Tech Tips, and Hyundai. Let's get some love in the chat for Junko Uesugi. Do you prefer Junko, Jun, another name entirely? Please let me know. I get one of those. I may ping Showtime on that then. That is at least 2 requests for Gothesy stickers. Maybe that's something I need to be paying attention to. Do I play games on Twitch? Yes, I do. I think yesterday I played some Valorant. In fact, Rose, Evo Rose, I played with Evo just the other day. I had fun with it. Yeah, that was so fun. Gotta jump out now. I hope you have a fantastic time at Fanime and an awesome rest of me. Jesse, thank you so much for popping in. It's so good to see you again. Have a good rest of your day. We'll see you after Fanime. Let's get some love in the chat for Jesse. Yeah. And thank you, Regular. So I am not in a position to buy one, but that looks like something that would make a great standee. Ooh, that is not a bad idea. Honestly, yeah. I think I just need to, like, hire... Here's the thing. If I had all the money in the world, I would hire Showtime and Weaver and Mo as, like, my personal merch artists. And we would just design a bunch of products together, and they would get all kinds of rich. Oh, thank you, will do. I'm extremely blessed to have... I'm gonna skip that. To have such amazing artists in my community. Sho and I might be working on something. But you didn't hear that from me. Also ideas like seeing about profit share. Yeah, that's the thing. Like it's a little bit tricky to coordinate that when the system doesn't automatically coordinate that. What I might do, like I think the thing that I tend to offer is like I'll usually ask about like, is there an upfront cost that you would like or something like that? What seems fair? And then if what comes in is disproportionate to that, then I'd be like, hey, you know, this is actually earning really well. I'd like to pay you more for continued rights to do so. And as for the work by Weaver, that was actually work by hire. Like I actually hired Weaver to design those stickers directly. See, rights are tricky if you do them right. And that's the thing. But they're worth seeking out because artists, creatives especially now, are extremely trod upon and taken advantage of and disregarded and eventually just discarded. It is amazing that we see this as progress when it just really is not. But yeah, I one goal that I've always had with this, no matter what, no matter where it went, is to be extremely good to whoever I'm working with. The idea that I should be a delight and a pleasure to work with. is central to what I do. To be good to those that I'm working with. So I'm gonna move the mic a little closer. So this is a creative job, right? This is one of those things where I'm in the public eye, the spotlight. I'm gonna have an arc that goes up and an arc that goes down. I am going to see most of the people that I saw on the way up on the way down. And that has some determination on if I fall gently or get spiked into the ground like a volleyball. And if I'm on my way up, might as well be good to those around me. Aw, hi, sweet bull. Good to see you. Yeah, if I'm gonna do that, then I might as well be good to people. Might as well be good to others. And it could very well be that we end up not finding something like that. But yes, people, it's been a hot minute. I hope you've been well. Hope things are going good for you. But yeah, I do try to be economically no, physically yes. That is something. I am glad for your physical success, and I wish for your economic success in the very near future. Got to try and fight capitalism when in the position to do so. No, don't volleyball, Jessa. Yeah, please do not. I do not look good when spiked into the ground. Okay. Oh, it's such a cute emote too. I fought the law and the law won. I still needed to hear a version of that where it's like, I fought the law and I won. But yeah. That is quite the peak, Daniel. Welcome back. Good to see you. And hello, Silver. Well, I'm gonna let the cough drop work its magic. As a matter of fact, well, I'll spend a few more minutes. I know some folks just popped in and I don't want to go away, you know? I'm gonna head out. No worries, Chair. Thank you so much for coming. I will see you next week. But before you do, yeah, everything good? Oh my, well. Since this might be the last time that I do so before next week, let me make this one extra special, yeah? Aloe's gaming chair. Take care of yourself this weekend, would you? Ow! Well, it's because I'm loving the chat for Erin. And take excellent care of yourself, Aloe's chair. Thank you so much for being such a wonderful presence in these streams. And have a great rest of your day. All right. Let's go ahead and back up just a smidge. You know what? I kind of miss the, oh. You know what avatar I haven't worn in a hot minute? Yeah? I forgot that sometimes I forget that I have this, and I forget that I'm very powerful this way. Think about that. How about that, yeah? Audie Tail VA. Nah. Not gonna do that kind of thing here, no. Yeah, I'm trying to moderate my spice, not just go instantly to pure that. Apologies for the vibe shift. My gramps in the hospital since Monday this week. Had like 3 strokes that day. Not sure if it was in a row. Daniel, I'm sorry to hear that. I wish your grandpa a very swift recovery. All right. I still prefer metal, but I mean, it's not metal, it's goth. Metal would be, I feel like metal has a different aesthetic. It's not completely separate, but you know, Benui, yeah. Let me see. You know what? There's some times where it's just nothing quite like the classics, you know? When I switch to the bunny outfit, I don't know what you're talking about. Pyong pyong. You want to repeat it when my yeah, understandably. Yeah, shows are on this one too. In fact, I think that that's my current profile picture on Discord. In fact, let me see. Where is that? If it's not in this folder, then it might be in another one. Let's see, let's see, let's see. That's Odyssey. It might be in the other one. Yeah, in the other folder. Oh, here we go, here we go. Yeah! There it is! Odyssey. Yeah, Super Odyssey 64. Want to hop in real quick to say hi. I gotta get out the door. Have a great day at work, Silver. Thank you so much for popping in. And let me do that hydrate real quick. And there we go. Yeah, Sho does such amazing work, honestly. Excuse me. Actually, it's interesting because the 2D avatar that has the bunny girl mode has the bit. I can't just say bit, it's bit. Gotta have a defiance in a bit. Don't want to leave, but I got the alert that my time is up. You're very epic. Do you know what I'm cosplaying as Toho Fest? I remember who you're going as. The plan for me is to cosplay as Byakuren Hijiri. I do not remember who you're cosplaying as. I'm sorry. What's up, Pixie? Bit. Is that in a technical term? Yeah, bit. I mean a DM, or should I say it here? I guess just say it here. I mean, if it's just a cosplay thing, then I think that's fine. As long as it's decent, you know. We should be good. Gosh, it's weird to think about conventions that I've just played at recently as other ones are coming up ahead. I've been, full honesty, I've been a little bit, not burned out, but definitely, like, struggling. Ah, Yuka Kazumi! Yeah. Nice. That sounds so good. I'll think about that, Bats. That'll be good. I look forward to seeing it then. I will admit, though, I've been a little bit overwhelmed lately. Like, I still have a lot of production work to do. I still have conventions coming up and panels and performances to plan, and it's a lot. And even just for Fanime, the instant that I'm done here, I'm basically going to be going right into practicing the dance number that I'm doing for the Maid Cafe. So that's going to be a challenge. Shoot, there's even an option. There's a potential opportunity in July that I won't be talking about later July. Where if that kicks in, then I don't like to request help for much, but if that does go through, then I will very likely need to ask for help with that. It's gonna be great. Gotta leave though. Wish you the best of luck with Fanime and the rest. Aw, thank you, Xena. Take care. Have a good rest of your day. Take care of yourself. I've been trying, Zeet. I've really been trying to do well. Like, the day that I went out, got my nails done, got a pedicure and a manicure, and went out to the rose gardens. That was me trying to take good care of myself. And I have been doing better. Like, I'm using the dishwasher. I've been making sure that I sleep well. I've been doing a slightly better job of eating 3 square meals a day. So, you know, there is that. I really am trying to do better. I think the viewer count went down after I changed away from my golf look. Did I really chase that many people away? Was the goth really doing that much? I mean, I'm not against it, you know? I'm jelly of you with your pedicure. I shouldn't be because I got one not 2 weeks ago. Aw. I know. There's more factors to it than that. It's just like that. Take deep breaths, Shimada. Take deep breaths. But it's one of those things where I've been trying to take better care of myself and, like, remembering to... How would I say? I am such an integral part of what I do. I am such a part of the engine, as it were. Whereas, like, at a desk job, if I'm not feeling great, then I can still just kind of churn stuff out a little bit haphazardly. Well, not haphazardly, but like kind of half-heartedly. But with this, if I'm not feeling great, if I'm not able to do stuff, then that shows. That impacts my well-being. That impacts my actual, like, what's the word? Livelihood. So, I need to remember that rest and recovery are productive. And I need to do the things that take good care of myself that way. That's been a learning experience. That's been difficult for me to do. But it's so worth it. Oddly enough, something that I know that I've talked about that I need to do and that I will eventually, I think I'm going to see about it on Tuesday, is I'm going to start structuring my time with this like a day job. I'm going to structure stuff out where it's like, okay, from this hour to this hour, music work. It could be production stuff. It could be stream stuff. That would be the time that I use to work on this. And then I have stream. And then after that, I'd have, I don't know, something for myself, whether that's like meditation or yoga, some kind of scripture study, or even just like exercising. Something where I'm refining myself in a way that is separate from my career. Just kind of blocking out that time to rather, what's the word? Counterintuitively unlock more time, you know, to find that I have more that I can work with. And now that I've got the dishwasher, there's less kitchen stuff to worry about. I can focus on other things. So that is very much something that I plan to do in the very near future. Just little things towards just better mental health. On that note, I am going to take a quick 5-minute break. Just kind of let my voice recover, refill my drink a little bit, and just kind of rest up. So, Leah Rosehart, I'm so sorry. I was just about to hop onto a break for 5 minutes. But I do hope that you'll still be here in about 5 minutes. Well, I'm going to say good night to everyone. Good night. Sleep well, wake up refreshed. We'll see you again in the near future, yeah? And on that note, I will be right back. I didn't want to take the vibe away too much. I wanted to vibe with y'all a little bit too before I took it out. I'm back. Hello, hello, hello. Turks Pokeball. Yeah. No. 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 And I should do that hydrate again. So, I've been theorizing as to what might have been causing some of my irritation recently. And I decided before I came back to stream today, I'm going to take this non-drowsy allergy relief and see if that does anything for me. That could be part of what's going on with my voice, my throat. I also still have the air purifier going, but I don't know if that worked as well today, because like my voice was still a little bit raspy for a little bit there. I'm not sure if it's hay fever. Oh, for you, it's when I'm sorry, I misread that. It is definitely like, it's sort of a recent thing where my vocal cords seem to be irritated. I don't feel like I have a sore throat, but I'm definitely raspier than usual. And I don't know, it's not how I want to sound. Allergy medicine might dry out your throat. I do have cough drops and water. I think I just need to start hydrating in general. I have the bottle for it. You know what I need to do? I need to start setting alarms for myself to hydrate a little bit more each day. I have the bottle for it. I just need to like set hourly alarms. You know, I think I'm gonna do that actually. It starts at 7 anyway, so come on. Hydrate. Done. No snoozing it. Oh yeah, this is the Bob Ross theme remix in Eurobeat. Hold on. Sorry, I had to vibe. Especially if it's Bob Ross, you know? Really getting advanced with my singing stuff and screams. No kidding. What kind of training have you been doing to do the screaming and such? Need to get the air purifier in my room now. It was super dusty, and even after dusting, I woke up feeling like I was covered in... Ooh, gosh. Yeah, that sounds like a good call for that, because that sounds like a lot of dust. I don't know why, but my delivery of that just reminded me of Patrick Warburton, just like, yeah, you're gonna need to take care of that. That's too much dust. Hopefully you didn't sleep for 5 years. Yeah, no. See, did a collab with Will Ramos of Lorna Shore. Huh. That's fair, that's fair. Hold on, that should be a 9 a.m. every day. Hydrate. Alarm. And they teach really cool. You know how I do breath control practice? I did not know that actually. All I have is the Melissa Cross Zen of Screaming series. And that gets me pretty far whenever I remember to actually practice it. No snooze for that one. 10 o'clock. Great. This will be crystals again. Save. 10. We need one for 11 o'clock. Odyssey setting alarm stream. Truly. Actually, you know what? I've been thinking about this recently. There is a stream that Nina Kosaka hosted where I think it was her, Enna, Scarla, and Ike were just getting together to do the Pomodoro method, where they spent like 45 minutes doing work on what they had to do, and they spent 15 minutes just kind of chatting and such, and then 45 back to work, 15. It's a common study method. I think I might be getting the exact numbers wrong, but like she did that, and it was something about it was actually kind of enjoyable. It was just like, all right, getting productive with our Oshis. And I wonder if that would be an interesting stream type to do with you all. Basically just a chatting stream with less, and we just be working on stuff together. I think it'd be interesting. Done. No snooze. Save. Noon. We're gonna update that to be hydrate. Well, that one needs to be every day also. There we go. Save. Voice feeling okay. It's a little bit better. Welcome back, Shimada. Sounds pretty interesting. What if you open up the possibility of doing something like that with Av while you two work on music? I feel like if we're working on music at the same time, we'd want to work on it together. As I feel like there'd be... I'm not inherently against that so much as I feel like the execution might clash. It'd be fun to do that with other like streamers and such too. Just like hanging out, just doing our thing, but just like streaming at the same time. Just hit record on it. I just thought that was such an interesting concept. Just reading the tips my anatomy teacher left on my practice test, and one of the tips he left on a question is, oh, that's a hard one. That doesn't sound very constructive. Gonna lurk while ordering food. Okay. Yeah, go for it. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. I guess another thing might be posture while I'm streaming. I feel like I've gotten better with like how I've got my chair situated. I feel like I'm sitting upright properly and my feet are situated right. So that could be the thing. Hungry now, famished. Well, Shimada, go get food. Feed yourself. Take care of yourself, okay? Speaking of food, I'm currently eating one of my favorite flavors of ice cream. Which one is that? What is your favorite flavor of ice cream? But no buts. If you need to feed yourself, take care of yourself, then you need to do that, okay? Nah, I see what you did there. White chocolate raspberry. Oh my gosh. That sounds amazing. That sounds delicious. Oh my gosh, Mako. Maybe you could share some with me, please? I'd be ever so delighted if you could share some of your amazing ice cream with me. I'd very much appreciate that. Thank you, dear. Very much appreciated. I had to pull a little bit of that. Feed the streamer. I'm well fed. I just want ice cream. British? No. I am not. And these 450 milliliter little tubs. Oh, that sounds so cute. Aw. I don't know how much that is in burgers per eagle. I guess ounces. About 15 ounces. Okay, that's a pretty substantial size. Fake British. I mean, I'm Californian. What do you expect? Was it that authentic? Was it that authentic? Did you really think that I was actually being British? I never thought that I had a good accent with this. I always thought it was too stereotypical. I also worry about accent humor only insofar as I worry about coming across as disrespectful. However, if this is actually very good, highly recommend it. Our Walmart sells it, but they're oddly rare to come. Ooh, okay. Huh. Interesting. Lady Dimitress. Ethan Winters. Hydrate. Boop. Save. Superb flavor. Note it down for future consumption. Will do. White chocolate raspberry truffle, right? Okay. I'm jotting that down. Let's see. White chocolate raspberry truffle. Yeah. Well, I mean, why is that so good? Well, simply because, let's be real. I remember people wanted me to cosplay as Lady Dimitress at the time, and, well, I had to learn how to do a little bit of it, yeah? Ethan, oh, I'm terribly sorry. Shimada, welcome to the stream, darling. Test it. Wait, Shimada, what are your pronouns? I was about to reference Ethan and be like, test the man thing, but I don't know if you are a man thing or not. Could be NB thing, woman thing. She, they. Okay, test the woman thing. I don't know how to do her accent. I don't know what to say anymore. I'm sorry. I hope I did an okay job though. Let's see. 1 p.m. For that, repeat every day. Have it say hydrate. Save. Got chunks of chocolate and these wonderful lines of raspberry, even a little bit. Ooh, that sounds so good, honestly. Gosh, see, it's getting warm enough to where I need to start thinking about ice cream. And I have, like, popsicles. I need to eat these popsicles. I've had them for ages. And they're probably still perfectly fine. I just need to have the ice cream. I'm gonna go get the popsicles. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm not even gonna turn off the microphone. I just need that. Yep, need it. Oh, okay. All right. Ice cream. Wait. Who need to strike? Wait. What are we striking? What are we going against? Also, I'm back. I have a mango pop. Yeah, it's I mean, it's basically just like frozen mango juice. The thing is, like, I remember when I got these, like, I like the idea of ice cream. I really like ice cream, but I could stand to eat a little bit better. And I feel like, read the other messages. Why, I could never. What gives you that idea? That I could check the chat log by, oops, scrolling up just a smidge. But yeah, I like the idea of having something cool and sweet, but also just generally a little bit better. So the ice, the fruit pop, like the fruit bars, the ice pops, they're a little bit nicer. There's a redeem. Hydrate. That I can do. Oh, thank you for the head pats. Much appreciated. Y'all have been so sweet to me today. I appreciate that. I hope you're all still doing very well. What I mean by popsicles are those long fruit ice tubes. Don't you mean suspicious? Auspicious is a different thing. Like, people having a wedding or having an auspicious day. Suspicious is, like, that's when you're dealing with sus. Are you trying to imply that I'm sus? Among Us. Oh yeah, Otter Pops. Otter Pops are so good. Yeah. Sus. Yeah, so there's a bunch of different names for those. Those are like, I think in Europe. Yeah, every country does call them differently. You're right. And I hope I'm not coming down on you too much on that. Like, I think I've heard some like call them ice freezies, ice lollies, like freezy pops, all kinds of different stuff. Otter Pops are a specific brand though. Odyssey Euro sus Amogus mix. When they're Aussie instead of sussy. Oi! Hello, Hero. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I'll have you know I got an A+ in English and I have a useless cinematography degree. Well, I got decent in English and I have a useless game design degree. Thank you, very thank. Hope you're all doing well. My brain immediately thinks of them as frozen ice flavored stick. In Australia, they do have a brand called Zooper Duper. Yeah, I've heard of Zooper Duper. I know a trick that I do with those bottles. Yeah, I love those. Yes, I know that trick. It's such a good trick too, Pixie. We gotta do that again when you're here. It's just me. That's you. That's what you sound like. Shimada. Is that a road that you really want to go down? Are you really going to do you really think you have that kind of power here? Yeah? Behave, okay? That's what we like to see. Now, I know there's a difference between like ice cream and popsicles. And I do feel like lollipop and popsicle use the same form of pop. I'm wondering if that's like for, treat on a stick. Although there are like ice cream treats that are on sticks as well. I think those are just called novelties. Hold on, I need to sneeze. I mean, oh. Why, Sky, it's been such a long time. It looks like you've sneezed after all. Really? Are you ready? Ara, iko da ne. And a hydrate. That I'll do. I thought I already did that. Shimada, I do remember that Pixie asked you to maybe loosen up a little bit on the all caps, if that's okay. Please do respect my moderator's wishes. I do understand that my Ada is very powerful, but if I may humbly request that when a moderator, no worries, you can still key smash, just maybe in lower caps. Welcome back, Aaron. I hope dinner's going well. What's on the menu? Golly. Yeah. Lowercase key smash. Yeah, exactly. Just scream in lowercase. Just scrambled eggs with Parmesan, sausage and bacon. I would not have thought to try scrambled eggs with Parmesan. What an interesting approach. Screaming I mean, isn't that kind of how Gura opened her stream? Just apparently that was her testing the mic, and it took off so well that it just kind of became just a thing for her. Parmesan scrambled eggs is about the only cheese I like in my eggs. Really, I really like doing it's just like shredded cheese, like they call it a Mexican blend. I'll just do a little bit of that in my eggs, and that's really, really good. Why do we hear the MGS sound when bling? I feel like, I mean, I've also been watching Nina Kosaka play Metal Gear Solid games recently. So I feel like that I mean, Metal Gear Solid's still around, that's still a thing, so you're not old. Either that or we're both old. Another bite of this. Yeah, I do miss ice cream sometimes, but like, I feel like they announced a new Metal Gear Solid game. Really? Wait. Is what's the word I'm looking for? Is the new Kojima studio behind it? Or is it still just like, is it like a watered down attempt by Konami to capitalize on the franchise? Okay. I don't know how to feel about that then. I mean, I feel like Kojima is so important to Metal Gear Solid. I mean, what was it? Wasn't it MGS Survive where it was just like, okay, zombies. Neat. Oh, you can poke them with a stick. Oh, it's an MGS3 remake. Okay. That's not too bad. I mean, if it's a remake, then they've already got, they could still hack it up, but maybe it could still, there's still potential for it to go okay, I think that's the one that Nina's currently playing, actually. Or is she, oh, she might have just done, like, she might have just finished up. Yeah, she stopped streaming. Okay, so Nina was playing MGS3. Like, she stopped half an hour ago. I crave frozen chemicals now. I recommend frozen fruit juice. was watching a streamer watch it, and the moment Snake appeared, it was chaos. Yeah. Is it raid hour already? No, it's not. There's still another hour, another 40 minutes left to stream before we raid. Yeah, I love how Nina's been getting into MGS and just Pomu's been around just like, oh yeah, this, and this, and just like, I don't know. It's been a while since I've had like a favorite Nina series, and what little I've been able to catch of the Metal Gear Solid series has been really fun to watch. She's having so much fun with it. Yeah. Oh. Metal Gear series is my favorite game series, hands down. I still haven't tried it yet. I've heard that it's good, but I haven't played MGS. I don't think I was ever really good at Deflated, hello! Okay, Deflated. I have a confession to make. So, I hope this is okay for me to bring up. I've been watching a bit more Finster and Cottontail content, and every once in a while I will see a donation show up on either stream, and every once in a while it's your name. It's like, wait, I know Deflated, I know Deflated. Like, I know Eagles. That's I know. So it's just that's been happening a bit more lately. Just like, I don't know, I just like that. Hello, Miss Odyssey Eurobeat and Kachu. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Kachu. I hope that you're having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you are doing very well. Can we get some love in the chat for Deflated Eagles, for Aaron coming back, and for Kachu TV? Not gonna lie, lately, being called like Miss Odyssey or Miss Jess or something like that, it just slaps a little different. It just hits a little different, you know? I really like it. So yeah. Unless they remake the rest of the series, I'm not interested. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, well, it's not even just like correctly gendered. It's like respected too. It's not just like, oh, ma'am. It's like miss. It's like, MGS3 is arguably the fan favorite, so it makes sense. 11 MGS2 remake as my favorite. Also bring MGS4 off the PS3. Yeah, I never did get into Metal Gear Solid, but if I did get into it, which one would I try? Hyundai N playlist, Eurobeat Dash is good. Oh, I'm glad that you like it. I was very pleasantly surprised when Hyundai reached out asking to use my music for those. So, it was great to see it take off when I said yes. Señorita Jessa. Ooh, that's not too bad either. I don't like calling people ma'am. It makes me feel like I'm calling them old. Well, I feel like miss still works for it's ladylike. It's adulthood, you know? Or I guess just an honorific, if you will. It's like doctor or something like that. Depends on how much southern I put on the ma'am. Yeah, I suppose so. Aw. Every once in a while, I do wonder how I would sound if I had a little bit of a southern accent. The fact that it was the second time that Hyundai contacted you is interesting. Yeah, honestly. So here's the thing. They reached out the first time because it was like they do their playlist series. They've done that before. And they liked the idea of having Eurobeat. So it's like, oh, wow. Okay, yeah, sure. The fact that it did as well as it did, the fact that they're like, yeah, it did so well that we need to do another one. That is what surprises me. Like, I was not ready for that to do numbers like that. I'm going to have another bite of my popsicle. Oh, thank you, Kachu. I'm very proud of Step Into the Fire. I really like that. Ma'am is literally a shorter madam. No one likes madam. No comment. Miss is fine, but not ma'am. I feel like that's fair. Having a title of witch feels oddly pleasant considering my icon and such. Well, I suppose so. Like, I think it depends on, I mean, different things for different people, you know? Like, I feel like witch is getting destigmatized. You want to speak up? No. Nope, we don't got to. We don't need to do it. It's cutie. Yeah. Well, it suits you, Mako. You are cute. So it's perfect. Mm. My youngest cousin likes getting called that. Is there a reason you started Eurobeat? Yes. So, hey, thank you for the 100 bits, Mako. Every bit's appreciated. You take that back. No, I won't. Just for that, you're a double cutie with fries. I grew up in a family of musicians, and I found that when I first found the DDR game at the local amusement park, I really liked the soundtrack, and the songs that I really liked the most were Eurobeat. So, as you know, a musician myself, and as someone who really liked the style, I wanted to make it myself. And once I actually got those sounds to work, I was immediately addicted. I wanted to make more and more and more and more and get better and better and better at it until, well, this all happened. So that's more or less how I got into making Eurobeat. I was already making music, and Eurobeat was just like, hey, imagine a genre tailored specifically to your taste. Ah, thank you for the head pats. You're very sweet. Until she became a goth empress. I mean, I can still make Eurobeat and be a goth empress. I mean, even if you get rid of the goth, even if you just go back to default, like standard Odyssey, I am still a Eurobeat empress. I like to think so anyway. Yeah, those are not mutually exclusive. Metal Eurobeat, that does exist. There is Right Now by Dark Angel. There's most of Magic Hammer. There's Queen of Mean and other titles by The Snake. We just hit the skip cutscene for Jessica going back to her normal fit. It'd be kind of fun to have like a transformation sequence like a Magical Girl has, but I don't know. I want Gib. Deathcore Eurobeat. Ooh, huh. That could be compelling. I don't know if I'd be the one to make that, but you know, it's out there. The tools to make Eurobeat are out there now. Speedrun changed to normal outfit. If only it worked that way, right? Just like, I need to wear something different. Bam. That would be very, very helpful. Just sample my voice. Yeah, when Comb was playing at EDC this year, apparently Comb played the Night of Fire hardstyle remix. And it was just so cool to see, like, think about that. That was in Vegas. That was in Las Vegas. Comb played a remix of Night of Fire in 2023 in Las Vegas, and people went nuts. Hello, Avex. In the event that you're hearing this, please take that to heart insofar as American audiences are already very happy to hear Eurobeat, even remixes of it. You don't need to change horribly much about it. Has it gotten through to you? The people are ready for it as it is! Yeah, let me dig up the tweet. I just needed a moment to yell at Avex again. I'm sorry. Let me see. Yeah, it's this tweet right here. Actually, specifically, it's a retweet of this one right here. Bam, 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 bam. So, Comb, or apparently Wakami, a while back, I think last year, Comb made a hardstyle remix of Night of Fire, the Eurobeat classic. And it sounds really good. And here is Comb at EDC Las Vegas playing the Night of Fire remix. Oh, Tsuikazu is playing the Night of Fire thing. What is the world line? Datwikas? Oh, Tweekas. So the Tweekas were playing the Night of Fire remix at EDC Vegas. But yeah, we could never reach the Western audiences with it, right? We need to change it. We need to simplify it, whittle it down, don't we? Yeah, no, we couldn't have it as is. We don't just need to make it accessible. I know, I'm being silly. I'm being silly. We're this close, this close. Honestly, I feel that. I really feel like we're getting close. Hmm. Hmm. This is a song I made for Chippy. Are you preparing for a new Eurobeat? Yes. Hello, Dominator. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing very well. That is such a cute emote too. Delta out here doing 10 times a better job, even releasing time songs. That Delta is. They're definitely doing that. If I pass out, wake me up. How would I wake you up, Shimada? I'm worried. Am I preparing for a new Eurobeat? Yes. The reason that I haven't released as much lately is because I've been doing client work. I've been working with clients and other artists and things like that. And I'm not gonna scream. I don't want to destroy my voice like that. Let me get you in on a... Wait a minute. Wait. Okay. Contini steps in. Yeah, it was my understanding that Contini already had the rights to ABC stuff. Yeah, I thought ABC was already releasing. Yeah, I thought they were already doing their own thing. Like, what? Okay, if I may ask. Oh, worldwide oh, as in like ABC would be. So Delta would be releasing ABC worldwide. Is that not happening? I'm doing well. I've been beating world records while listening to your song while playing grid. Oh, that's great. I'm so glad that you enjoy them. Oh, okay. I wonder why Contini is not doing so. That is an interesting discussion. I feel so sluggish, head rings. Oh no. I'm sorry, Shimada. If you need to rest, then if your head is hurting, then Contini said no because he wants Avex to do so. I almost wanted to join you in letting Contini know Avex will not do that. Avex will not do that. Like, they've demonstrated, they've made painfully clear that they never will. And it's a shame, too, because I feel like Avex could. And Avex would have the marketing muscle to do so. The problem is they've just never made it worth the label's while to do that, to trust them. To, you know, do the job that Avex was entrusted with in the first place. Does Avex have an actual, like, plan for International Eurobeat, or are they still going to do that? I believe that, to bring incredibly unfortunate news. How'd you feel when Dave Rogers did a cover of The Top? I cried. I was very honored. To have a Eurobeat legend covering a song that I wrote, to have a Eurobeat legend, well, I need to get a little closer so I'm not reaching into my own boobs like that. To have a Eurobeat legend cover a song that I wrote, okay, we good? Okay. Doing that is, Contini created a 10-year contract to deny Delta from getting access to... Good lord! That's terrible. That's weirdly spiteful. What the heck? Dang. That's really sad. So, there's a lot. I feel like I have so many questions, and I would need to ask about that privately, I guess. I feel like I'm having you leak a lot of stuff here, and I don't want to get in the way of stuff. Join us understand your songs help me go through a lot. Aw, Dominator Freak, I'm honored. I'm so glad that I could, like, that my work could be part of you getting through stuff like that, and I hope it continues to be. That it's something that puts a smile on your face or things like that. So the Avex gets files, but once Contini said no, they immediately deleted them. Wow. Huh. Interesting. It is always a little bit surprising to me when and please understand, don't get me wrong, I'm always honored when someone says that my work has had an impact on them. I guess I'm always just a little bit surprised In that, I'm always a little bit surprised in that I guess I usually think of my work as like light-hearted, easygoing. It's a lot of it is remixes of a children's cartoon, for goodness sake. So the idea of it having such a profound effect is an extremely pleasant and wonderful surprise. So I do appreciate that. I'm gonna assume that he is gonna renew it when that contract expires. I mean, that's a 10-year wait though. Maybe we'll convince him in the time that it takes for AVEX to release 4 ABC songs. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh. Ow. I got splash damage from that. Good lord. Just, ooh. Just like, yeah, let's just drill into the center of your heart right there. Oh my gosh. Wow. Good lord. Jiminy Christmas. Gosh, I hate to sound so critical of that, but like, I don't know. Because you assume a neutral standpoint when developing music, which is completely normal, whereas someone connects with you on a level that's also... Aw, Shimada, thank you. That did 20 mortal moves. Oof. I've seen times on release catalog. I don't think I've seen it in full. I've seen glimpses of it, and there's a lot. There's a lot of a lot. Yeah, at the risk of going from very, very laughy, happy to a little bit grim, my capacity for trusting AVEX with the future of Eurobeat is extremely low. Excuse me, let's say that without, well, one, reaching through my boob, and two, I don't know, just, I do not have an easy time trusting AVEX with the future of Eurobeat. I'm gonna take this sip. I do foresee a future where AVEX is still a part of Eurobeat, but at this point, its opportunity to be at the forefront of Eurobeat is no longer. I'd even go so far as to say that AVEX will never have the role that it could have had with Eurobeat if it just handled it better. I don't think it should go away. Oh, welcome back, Z. Good to see you. Dead websites and figuring out what we wanted to get. Oh no. I hope that he did find something though. All right, I did do the hydrate. But yeah, I'd be happy to work with AVEX too. If they did for release that I had, with the care that they put into the stuff that they did for Eurobeat Union, I'd consider it. But there's no way in hell that I would let them treat my work the way they've treated Time's unreleased stuff, ABC's unrelated stuff, just all kinds of things. I would hate that. And I genuinely feel like Eurobeat as a genre should no longer be leaning on a single record label for its prolonged success. The future of Eurobeat will be determined despite AVEX's input. To put it in perspective, one of the biggest Eurobeat hits of the last couple years was it Internet Syndrome? What's the one by what is the one by hold on. Internet Overdose. Internet Overdose by Ioban. It hurts us so much to see how much they rejected Doll Aura's work. Honestly, yeah. It's my understanding also that they had a lot of favorites and such. It's interesting too because I've talked about how I may or may not have been integral in sharing the fact that 250 was the final volume. I don't know how much that damaged my reputation with the Eurobeat world, actually, or like with the AVEX side of the Eurobeat world, or even if I was the one to leak it first. But I remember the conversation that went down when that AVEX employee just kind of hopped in and say, "Oh yeah, by the way, it's over." It's like they rejected him so much that he almost also made a new label, and even that, after that, still he got rejected so much here. Yeah, I never understood why they bashed on Eurogroove so much. Time was such an important label Like, without time, they wouldn't have an AVEX. It seems very ungrateful. I do feel bad about that. Speaking of needy streamer overload, yeah, Internet Yamaro. Without time, they wouldn't have ABC or Delta. I mean, Delta's kind of ABC and time derivative as well. Like, yeah, like, they wouldn't have anyone, yeah. It seems very ungrateful. And it's not to say that labels necessarily, like, large publishing things need to have this or that value so much as, like, really? Can't throw them a bone? It's just such a shame. I've always wondered what, like, a purely grassroots, complete counter to AVEX would look like. Like, imagine, and this sounds so mean. Like, again, I don't necessarily have a lot of, vitriol towards AVEX anymore. Like, I've got a lot of that out. I remember the thread that I posted when they finally went public with the fact that 250 was it. And that the idea, like, I remember there was a rumor floating around that they were going to do just, like, I think they were joking, like, it's just going to be, like, Eurobeat Union. I was like, if you do that, I'm boycotting. Don't get me wrong, I love Eurobeat Union. I love DJ Command, I love FN2. If it was just them, I'd boycott. And I think I even tweeted to the effect of, like, if you go through with this, the blood of the genre is on your hands. I've been a little bit upset. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But, I don't know. I always wondered what would happen if Eurobeat Rebible had multiple issues, you know? Like, multiple volumes. It's like, hey, what if just more than one? What if someone else was publishing in that sphere? What if AVEX didn't have the copyright to the term, ownership of the term Pata Pata? Not sure how many people have noticed, but are you aware of the label Dance Evolution Fire? I am not. Dance Evolution Fire. That sounds like keywords. I've seen what they've done. I remember the like the publishing. They did the Euro Energy series on like iTunes and such. Huh. ABC's unreleased. Yeah, I remember this. Now, look at the letters of ABC. Yeah, ABC. And then BOM, blow your mind. DEF. Yeah. I see what they did there. Cute, cute. I think that is adorable. But yeah, I've always wondered. I feel like the compilation structure works very well. And I feel like this is what Delta's doing really well with the new version of Eurobeat Masters. Slightly lighter tune. Has anyone heard of Meta Room's yeah, SNUFFY. Shake it left, shake it right. I've seen the little animation for it too. Got picked up ironically and gained its own meaning. Yeah. Yeah, it's Snuffy's theme song, isn't it? Excuse me. But yeah, I've always wondered, like, and please understand, I don't mean this as in, like, oh, Delta needs to be challenged, and, like, oh, there needs to be, like, blood or anything like that. I've always wondered what would happen if there were multiple competing compilations. And please understand, I want Eurobeat Masters to prosper. I want Eurobeat Masters to be something that carries on. I wonder what would happen if Eurobeat Masters was going up against Eurobeat Rebible Volume 2. Was going up against something else. Imagine. Actually, if I can reference something in the Brony community, coincidentally, weirdly enough. So, this is a really weird analogy, but please bear with me. The Eurobeat world is something else, and I need to choose my words more carefully. The Brony music world has multiple publishing arms. For instance, there is Ponies at Dawn, which has regular compilations. They just recently put out Dreamwalkers after Wanderlust, after Zenith. And then there's Vibe Ponies, which is like lo-fi. There's A State of Sugar, which is higher stuff. Equinity is it's its own thing. There used to be Never Say Nay, which was like dubstep and bass music. And some of these tracks cross-pollinate between different compilations. And they tend to do I mean, this isn't to say that this would work one-to-one with the Eurobeat world, but it's an interesting structure. There's not just competition, there's also collaboration. Some of these songs will appear on multiple compilations. And shout out Equestrian Terror Corps for keeping the music alive and well. Yeah. What's the label that? Who is it that puts out the Toast Beards? I don't know. I choose my words carefully here. For the Eurobeat publishing branch, thank you for the headbutts. For the Eurobeat publishing curious, with a lot of time to kill on a weekend or something, the Brony music world and how it publishes work is worthy of understanding. Had an idea for another compilation that might be an interesting concept similar to Euromock, though the likelihood of success is unlikely. Might I offer some uneducated encouragement, Mako? I wouldn't be able to say too much to it here, but might I offer something where I guess just my unsolicited opinion on it. If you'd rather not, then that'll stop. So, the compilation. I feel like right now is the time for experimentation. If it fails once, then you just have a 1-volume compilation. You don't have to build up to more. If you have, like, I don't know, like a side thing to Eurobeat Masters, it could be like Eurobeat Rebels, where it's a little bit more experimental. It's a little bit more open. You know, you could have folks that want to be on Eurobeat Masters send something rebellious, something interesting, something unique, something that like blends other genres into it. Like the real edgy stuff could be on that side thing. And if that does terribly, then that's not going to be the angle. I think Euromock was meant to be only a single time thing, but it was so successful that they slapped a 2 on it and it became a bigger thing. Yeah. And it's my understanding too that like wasn't Euromock a continuation of like Eurobeat Flash? And it kind of had its own sound too. It was very like a lot of what I heard on Euromock was very like bright and summery and very just like very flashy. That was my experience of it anyway. Like, see, now to the folks that call it Odyssey Scout Team, if only because I don't think I'm going to go through with it, I might as well just talk about it here. For a little while, I was playing with the idea of being that label, of starting that label and having that compilation. It was going to be called Eurobeat Rebels. The idea was that we were going to get, I was going to have a few other producers that I was talking to at the time and bring in some of the internet favorites and some of the old classics. And the whole point would be that it was a direct call out. It was the idea that like, we are the new creators and the old guard. We are the innovators and the establishment. And we are tired of being underrepresented. And it would have this kind of like rebellious, like graffiti theming and that kind of thing. Almost punky aesthetic. But I don't have the energy. I just don't have it in me. I can barely do enough for myself. I can't do that. I can't start a record label along with just all of what I've already got going on. I love that idea, but I don't think I'd be the one to bring it to light. I remember the head of Attack the Music was very briefly interested in doing something like that. I even remember Snail's House had interest in Eurobeat. But not much came of it past that. And Even if whatever comes after this doesn't do that, I hope that I look forward to a Eurobeat scene where Dave Rogers, Turbo, Ioban, the folks over at Megarex, and whoever else are on equal, even footing. And like, imagine an edition of Paradise where Turbo is on before Ioban, is on before, I don't know, Snail's House, is on before Clara, is on before Dave has a set, is on before, I don't know, maybe I have a set or something, is on before Vikas Beatbox has a set. The idea of that was very appealing, but I just don't have the bandwidth. I don't have the energy to do what I'm doing and also essentially tell one of the largest labels, one that's published some of my work, that it's full of itself and that it has lost something crucial. I cannot be the challenge. I cannot be the challenge that the Eurobeat world has needed. Yeah, that's the thing. That was the idea. Like, I'm gonna put the music back on because I got a little too grim. Because think about that. The idea of modern accessibility and some of the modern acts alongside the folks that established it. Because, like, the old acts still have accessibility. They still have recognition. People know who Cherry is. People know who Go2 are. They know who Dave Rogers is. They know not to reach into your own boob. Hold on a second. Okay. They have that. That is still very much workable. And then Ioban and Turbo and all these new names, Dominic, Ninmark, they have a way to reach the world. They know that it can be done. So putting them on this in the same sphere, in the same immediate circle, there's value to that. And to get that to happen, to get some of the names that have feuded with each other, just, pardon my French, but get them to shut the hell up and just work together, or at least just have a ceasefire, damn it. To just put that aside and build something bigger. That idea still has a lot of power in my head, but I don't think I have the bandwidth to make that possible. Thank you for the headbutts. I should probably take that sip and stop getting so religious about this. Delta's recruitment is definitely piecing some stuff. Oh, my. I'm very happy to hear that. And, I'll spoil a little bit of something. Some of the stuff that I've been chipping away at, musically, has been with the idea of, oh, you know, I want to present this to Delta at some point. I have not neglected that. It's just been, and it's not that I dislike my commission work, at the moment. It's just like, I want to be done with it. I love the projects that I have. I'm excited about the projects that I have, but my gosh. I'm at a point where I need to, I'm starting to stop accepting additional work. Even if I think it's gonna be great. I've had to put off, like, oh, let's do this collab, let's do this, let's do that, let's do whatever. Because I just can't. Not right now. If I can just get through my queue, do the cons that I have ahead, and all that kind of thing, then I might be in a place to start doing original work again, composing my own work again, writing my own stuff again. I may have been quiet in the Eurobeat community lately. I've been a lot more active in the VTuber space, in content creation, and being a spicy little ada generator. And I mean, that's being very derogatory with it. I'm very happy with what I do, but the longevity of Eurobeat and its well-being have not left my mind for a moment. And I occasionally resent myself for not being able to do more of what I think the space could need, or to interact with it and engage with it in the way that I would like. That got a little deep, didn't it? I'm sorry. We can change gears. We only got like 15 minutes left. So, what's on your minds? What's on your hearts? We could change the subject. We could talk more about Eurobeat stuff. What's going on? Not gonna lie, I feel a little weird. I feel like I went a little too deep on that. I'm sorry. How many of you knew what I was even talking about? I'm so sorry. What's the cool thing about this space that we have here? Like, there are folks here that you have only met me through Valorant, and here I'm talking about this like, hello Zaboim, good to see you. Here I am going on at length about this like Eurobeat series that I've been a part of that's been around for decades, and it's like, wait, what's an A beat C? Why do I care about a delta? Is this a math question? I'm scared. And how do I say, the music that you're hearing in the background, if this is like the first or second time that we've met, I'm very passionate about the music that you're hearing in the background. The music that you're hearing are instrumental versions of songs that I've made in the past. And I've been active at making the style for about 15 to 16 years now. And the Eurobeat world, the world, the way that it's published and the business around it has been utterly unique in wonderful and terrible ways. And I have opinions about it. I feel like the way that I've done things, part of why I'm successful is because I made that stuff available in a way that labels historically haven't been able to. And if y'all are comfortable with it, if you're comfortable with getting your Eurobeat through this Eurobeat waifu Onesama figure, then I would love to share that world with you. Even if you don't understand it fully, please understand that you don't have to. You don't have to know what an A beat C is. You don't have to know Eurobeat past Dave Rogers or Initial D or Night of Fire. All I ask is that that you give the music that I've been putting out, it's a continued proper shot. You've been so good at listening to it lately. And that you check out Eurobeat beyond mine. That you check out Delta releases, Dave Rogers music releases. Just there's a huge world of this stuff out there, going back literal decades. I encourage you, explore the Eurobeat world and what it has to offer. If you like what I have, you're going to love what the rest of the Eurobeat world has to offer. I promise you, there is Eurobeat for just about everyone. That is amazing, Dominator. I encourage you, there is so much more. There is Eurobeat that will never be on Initial D. It'll be right up your alley. Just a little bit unhappy right now. I'm sorry, Shimada. I can change things up if the subject is not helping. I contribute to the conversation more, but I don't feel confident in my knowledge enough. No worries, Shimada. You do not need to worry about that. I'm so glad that you're here. I am so glad that you're in the stream enjoying what I'm doing right now, even if it's like, big booby red lady talk about dance music. Hydrate. I sound impassioned or even like upset. I just got with sad news. Oh, I'm sorry, Sax. Oh no. When did it become such a bummer? I'm sorry. I feel like my timing is terrible. I wonder if I should wrap up early. I feel like I'm it's not like super heavy if you don't mind me sharing. I'm not sure. Might as well. I'm gonna pop in a cough drop and let's wind down a little bit. If you're new here, I don't expect you to know what Delta Records is or A Beat C or why the difference is or the difference between the music and the such. Oh no. Sorry, Sax. Oof. Oh. Well, hey. There'll be plenty more cons on the horizon, and I bet that the opportunity, finding, how you're gonna get there and who you're gonna room with, I think that's still quite doable. It'll be okay. Right, my point is, if you're new here, if you're here because like a big booby lady play Valorant, big booby lady have mommy voice, totally fine. I'm so glad that you're here. The music that you're hearing right now is my passion. I mean, I like how I look and sound and all that, but please understand, my career has been built on this music. I love it passionately. and I cannot wait to share more and more of that with you. I look forward to breaking your understanding. Let me say that again, actually. I am excited to break your understanding of what Eurobeat is and to share that world with you in a way that maybe some of you who are steeped in the Eurobeat world may not fully know. Big booby lady Drakes. I don't know if the car needs big boob as well. But yeah, no. I love what I do, and I can't wait to do more of it with you all. On that note, I got about 10 minutes left with you all. Any questions, comments, remarks, redemptions? To shatter people's understanding that funny car music isn't just funny car music is so good. Yeah, because here's the thing. It took 10 years for Eurobeat to become car music, funny car music. And don't get me wrong, if you love Initial D, enjoy it, love it. Like, never let the world take that from you. Funding for vinyl records. Ooh, okay. Nice. I hope that she gets that funding. But like, for 10 years, Eurobeat was the genre for like nightclubs and culture and yes, racing, but also like basically the Macarena on crack in terms of like dance moves. And it was such a fantastic culture. It was such a fantastic unit of culture. And eventually, 10 years later, this little anime about this manga called Initial D comes along. And then it becomes a soundtrack for that because, you know, a burgeoning Initial D needed Eurobeat's popularity to help reach the masses. Or that was the genre that they chose, rather. So, and please understand, that's not any smoke against Initial D either. But, like, there is so much of this stuff. There are albums on series, on labels, on artists that have never touched the stuff. That the Eurobeat world is full of. And I'd love to be an entry point for you to explore some of that. Like, one thing that I feel like Initial D doesn't do very well at, that the Eurobeat world still has plenty of, is feminine songs. There is such girly stuff out there, and it's so cute. Like, just there are multiple albums of Disney remixes. Disney. There's an album of Eurobeat songs that were translated into like spa music. Like you play it and there's like patchouli in the air and like lit incense and like you get a massage to it. And there's wacky Eurobeat about like livestock and the Wild West and a fictionalized version of like Russia and getting drunk and that kind of thing. I feel like something that happened to me a couple years ago with fiction genres was my understanding of genres changed from set things to a collection of tropes in a box. Had that kind of idea for music for a while, and it's really fun to see different genres grabbing different tropes and experimenting. I mean, I listen to way too much stuff from hardcore Tanoseed, so hearing a lot of different genres and tones. Yeah, that's fair. Hardcore Tanoseed, I don't know how well connected I am to them, but I do have some contacts that I think, if not directly, then at least indirectly work with hardcore Tanoseed. There's a lot of Eurobeat about cows. Right, just gonna learn Eurobeat just to make Eurobeat about beans again. Me and the boys at 3am looking for beans. Yeah, there's a lot of Eurobeat about cows. There's instrumental Eurobeat too. There is an entire Eurobeat like remix album of Yellow Magic Orchestra. Is it still on iTunes or did they take it off of iTunes? Let me see. I believe it was called Eurotechnopolis. We'll learn how to make Eurobeat, just to make Eurobeat about a big booba lady. You are most definitely beaten to that punch. There's quite a bit of Eurobeat about big titty lady. And more being made, I can guarantee you that. Okay, so it's definitely not, well, I don't see it on iTunes at least, but, let me put that down on the bar. Let me, Yeah, it was called Neo Technopolis. Yeah, Eurodon. Yeah. Let me see if that's actually on it. Technopolis Eurodon. Nah, it's not on iTunes. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm actually gonna pause the music and play one of the songs from that. Okay, Rydeen Euro Dawn. There's nothing with the original album art with like the robot dinosaurs. Okay, so let me play it in the background. I'm not entirely sure, Mako. Oops, I hit a button. Well, I'll show my work. I mean, this isn't even the only one. There's like a whole bunch. Okay, so there's Rydeen, there's oh gosh, what are some other ones? I know Akira just made a bunch of remixes of this too. It's the one that's like Tokyo. What's it called? Okay. Technopolis, of course. Okay. Technopolis. Uh-oh. I don't think that's it. Okay. I played this one in sets before. No, wait, that's writing. All right. Neo Technopolis Eurodon. Actually, this one, you know what? We'll do Tongpu. I don't remember that one, actually. That's Rydeen. That's the original Rydeen. What in the world? Okay. That's the Akira stuff. That's all good, but I think this is one. Okay. I want to ask about underrated. Yeah. Yeah, that album is really good too. I wonder if it might actually be Mako. Actually, I wonder if this channel has more of those more songs from this album, because there's one in particular that I'm trying to find. Okay, so Technopolis. Aha! This is the one. I have played this one live in sets in Japan. Bam 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 it's so good. Oh, I love this one. Oh, I love this song so much. And think about it. This is a whole album of this stuff. Some of it has vocals, by the way. And it's all out there. It's hard to find, but there's such good stuff. Shimada, thank you so much for popping in. Have a great rest of your day. Sleep well, wake up refreshed. We'd love to see you next week when I come back to streaming. Give some love in the chat to Shimada. Thank you so much for popping in. Yeah, where is this in the world that you can get it these days? I think it used to be on iTunes. I don't think it is anymore. And it might be on Spotify. It might not be on Spotify. I don't know. Actually, there's a way to find that out. Welcome back, Amelia. Things have been okay. I went on a long-winded ramble about Eurobeat and such again because that's just what I do. Okay, I don't think it's here. This is Neo, and that includes Eurobeat, so that's good. Where streets have neon names, new technology, a song by real artists, Neo Tech. Albums, Not Techno, Neo Tokyo by Must Die. That's not all of them, is it? There's more than that. Podcasts, episodes. Yeah, okay. I mean, they have the original Yellow Magic Orchestra stuff, but it's hard to find this stuff. So it's like it's difficult. One of my favorite songs ever by King Records is Jellyman by Dionysus. Yeah, like this isn't to say that you should all just go and listen to the really obscure stuff. There's even stuff by your favorites that people haven't heard, like I Want to Feel by Dave Rogers. And that is not me typing I Want to Feel Dave Rogers. You get the idea. The song is called I Want to Feel. And like this one hits different. And it's by Dave Rogers, right? What's this one actually? I do have some crossover with artists that are not me that are also called Odyssey. Was this one initially? You might not have heard of called... Oh, yeah, I've heard about her. She sounds really full of herself. Gross. Anyway. Like, again, this is Dave Rogers. This is stuff from the Deja Vu guy. Fifth stage, okay. You got Eurobeat Brony with that. I think I did make a Eurobeat Brony track that was inspired by some of those tracks. Okay. Technopolis Eurobeat mix. So there's that. Tongpu, Nice Age. Such a terrible term. Cosmic Surfing. Oh, there's a lot of these. Okay. Rockefeller Street. Huh. Went into Camelot by the time they released the Black Halo. And a long time I never listened. Yeah, Karma's so good! Who would trade his karma for my kingdom? Sacrificial right to end the truth. I love that era of Camelot. So good. And then Black Halo was also Welcome all to Curtain Call at the Opera. Raging voices in my mind rise above the orchestra like a crescendo of gratitude. Sorry, Black Halo was... Ghost Opera is the one that was on Black Halo, wasn't it? No, Ghost Opera was its own thing. Ah, that's right. I'm sorry. It was a few years ago that I really got it, that I got into Camelot, even briefly. I'm so sorry. I messed that up so badly. Black Halo. I know I have that though. Let's see. Camelot. I think I have a few songs from that album. Yeah, I only have a few. That was the March of Mephisto, When the Lights Are Down, and the Black Halo. Game's on Fire. What do you think of that song? I had fun with that. But yeah, I am at least vaguely familiar with Camelot. Hello, bunch of numbers. We are talking about Eurobeat, the obscure stuff, the fun stuff. Second half of their Faust reimagining. That's right. Yeah. I am the king of crisis, not the glory, but every king must also die. Yeah. Oh, it's such a good time. Games on Fire was fun. It was one of those ones that I feel like I don't know. I feel like I might have done it a disservice one way or another. I'm sorry. I've gone on for way too long. Last questions, comments, remarks, redemptions before I go too long-winded. Thank you for the head pats. Oof, iTunes is not happy with me right now. All right, hydrate. That I can do. It really doesn't like me right now. Hello? There it goes. I'm gonna skip that, actually. You say Camellia, the person who made Crystallized. Camelot. However, Camellia has also expressed some interest in Eurobeat before. Oh, wait. Oh, you were talking about in chat. I'm sorry. Yeah, Camellia has also made Eurobeat before. Multiple times, in fact. The song with Nanahira, Cheese Bomb, and then the Eurobeat remix of Dame Dane. Or Bakamitai. Yeah, those are things that are out there. That's by Camellia. That is a thing that is out in the world. Yeah, so I hadn't said that originally, but I'm glad that you brought it up. I could go on for way too long about this. I really do, sadly. I want to keep talking about this for so much longer. I really do. I love this stuff, but if I don't go now, I won't get things done for Fanime. And there, like, other people actually be let down if I don't do things today, so sadly, I've got to wrap things up for now. But I don't want to go without last questions, comments, remarks, redemptions. So if it's on your mind, if it's on your heart, if it can't wait a week, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday, if it can't wait 5 days, speak now. I am like 1,000% more than eager to just sit in a call and just talk more about Eurobeat with you. Aww. Thank you. Aw, Evo, you're so sweet. I hope you have a good time, Fanime. I will. Honestly, like, I'm excited for Fanime. I'm excited for the makeup at Fanime. I'm excited to do my dance number. I'm nervous to do my dance number. But, it's gonna be such a good time. Even tomorrow, like, there's a little bit of a party that's going. Hope you have a great time at Fanime, and I wish I could be there. Aw, Pixie. I wish that you could be here, too. You would have such a good time at Fanime. All right. Let's figure out who to raid today. Put Discord down on the bar. There. Okay. I don't know why the way that I just said okay, I was just like, okay. Here's the earth, chilling. Glad I was able to make it. You and your streams vibes. Aw, thank you, Zeet. I'm glad you think so. Okay, so Mousy streaming, Henya the Genius, Numi is streaming, Chibi is streaming, Tricky is streaming, Geary is streaming, Cinder's streaming, Obi Kitty Cat, Takahata, Marina, Lara, Techie, Inksy, Catboy, Lilac, Kelie, Cena. Well, numbers. On the one hand, you could just use a heart. On the other hand, you could, you know, get the emote. You know how to do that. Who should we raid today? Let's see. So Catboy is playing Tears of the Kingdom. Nyavi is playing Fortnite. Lilac Snow is playing Dying Light. Strawberry is drawing. Techie Cutie is playing I'm Only Sleeping. Well, I think that's just a break between some stuff. Let's go ahead and raid Chibi. Were you able to mention people to raid? Not at the moment. Here's the thing. I follow enough streamers and know enough of them to where I'm pretty comfy with the ones that I can send you to. Chibi is playing Cult of the Lamb at the moment. Yeah, I think we're gonna raid Chibidoki. For those of you who don't know, if you were there for Chibidoki's debut with a more updated avatar a little while ago, you might have heard this song play. Let me skip ahead a little bit. This is a piece that I did for her. Every time you come around, you know I can't say no. Every time you come around, I let you take control. I can feel the paradise before my world implodes. And tonight has something wonderful. I won't do that too much. Let's raid. Didn't we hear you? Maybe. It was such a nice moment to see you in Chibi's chat. Yeah. All right, friends. We are going to raid Chibidoki. Thank you so much for coming. I will see you next week. But until then, I should pause and give you one last freebie before we go. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you so much for being here this week. And before we go, one last little freebie for you. お帰りなさい。ご飯にする？お風呂にする？それとも、ユロビート? Let's raid. I've been Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat signing out. Mwah.